I provide the voice for network television, promotional branding for individual television stations, which I call affiliates, for radio as well, and also for network television, ABC, CBS, NBC, and for movie trailers, and also a lot of cartoons, and there's some narration.
It's rated most accurate 3 years in a row, but now a new procedure is making treatment much easier for doctors. Rush is at Cisco Ottawa Blues Fest. Sit back and enjoy this fun-filled, colorful event brought to you live on KCOY CBS 12.
Okay, here's an audition that's come in for the show, for the television series Psych, and they're looking for. And my agent wants me to read for this. It's a 30s to late 40s, a male talking romance narrator of an audiobook entitled Everlong. Think Twilight with a deep, sexy voice. That's me.
David Kaye, narrator. If you tell anyone my secret, Eden, my career will be over. We will be over, said Chase.
It can be selly. It can also be character-y, like a rock and roll station, like, Power 95. This could be sort of this in-your-face thing. Or irreverent, like, hey, next week, join us. We're going to be at so-and-so's bar, and, serving up hot dogs. Bring the kids, because after all, who doesn't like kids? You can change it around depending on the format of the station. If it's top 40, sort of maybe a little higher voice, or the top 40 countdown. There's a musicality to it. And so you're the voice of the radio station itself. For television news, it's basically topping tonight's Eyewitness News, a fire in downtown Batavia, or there's a fire in downtown Tonawanda. And I was growing up, that was in Rochester. That's all I ever heard every day. There was a fire in downtown Tonawanda, Batavia, or Cheektowaga.
Plus the power of Desert Doppler 15 with 5 sweeps of radar.
My mother still has a cassette tape of me when I was 8. I was recording the local radio station, and I was mimicking the disc jockey on the air at the time, and she still has it somewhere. It's hilarious. Around the same time, I went to see a movie at local theaters. I remember the voice at the beginning of the movie, upcoming movie. Next Saturday, the matinee. There's this big movie voice, and I never, ever forgot that, ever. And that was sort of, I guess, the beginning of it.
This is Scott Pilgrim's precious little life. He's a rocker.
These 4 friends started partying in 2010. Hot Tub Time Machine.
We're Beverly Hills now. The agency is DPN. Greatest people in the world, the agents. So we'll go in and read some stuff and see what they have for me.
It's the one device that does it all. Today, we announce the first of its kind business tablet, delivered as only Cisco can.
A lot of commercials kind of go the way of the trailer. They want that trailer read. Not necessarily the adventure read, but they want that. When I do trailer reads, the mic is right up here, and I'm just, in a world. We all know the In a World. Don LaFontaine was famous for that. Oh, Pepsi Max, the first Diet Cola for men. And so I just put on that sort of big Pepsi Max. Just made a character out of it. A macho sort of character. I don't drink. I drink diet soda. And I'm proud of it. And so I just kind of put that into the script, and I just had fun with it.
Pepsi Max, the first Diet Cola for men.
One of my first series, earlier series, was G.I. Joe, General Hawk, and that's sort of like, quick, follow me toward the danger. It's that bravado thing. Professor X from X-Men Evolution, they wanted a Patrick Stewart, that sort of. So I'd come up with my own little Patrick Stewart. Yes, Logan, Storm, quickly, come here. I'm missing my teeth. Optimus Prime is transform and roll out. Bumblebee, no!
Ah, Commander Rattrap, what a pleasant surprise. But shall avail you not, no. Side guns!
I get to say the famous word on Scooby-Doo, the new animated series of Scooby-Doo they're doing. Famous line at the end of the show, if it weren't for you meddling kids. I go, hey, I got the line. Oh, Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, another game.
Dr. Nefarious, I should have known you were behind this. Oh, Captain Cork, quickly. We must find Ratchet. He's missing.
Pixar's Up. Did you cry? I cried.
He hurdles the Grand Canyon. He hurdles Mount Everest.
So I was an old-time announcer, and I do all kinds of those. I do all these decades of announcers from where I kind of play around with that. So I just did my take on this paragraph, and Charles Muntz is out there. Adventure awaits, and I did that. and never thought about it. So I just sent it into my agent, and they forwarded on to the people at Pixar and casting. The movie starts, and I hear my voice in the beginning, and it's just, I wanted to cry. I said, "You kidding me?" You know, I'm at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood, and you hear your voice on the big screen, and it's like, damn, I want to do more of this.
Here's Charles Muntz piloting his famous dirigible. He hurdles Pikes Peak. He hurdles the Grand Canyon. He hurdles Mount Everest.